Welcome back. Today in our Sunday Spotlight, bringing happiness to children fighting cancer. That's the goal of South Windsor High School senior Sharia Ranjan, a pediatric cancer survivor himself. He created a charity to provide some fun to those undergoing treatment. It's called Blocks of Hope, and if you'd like to help him, get your phone ready. We'll be putting 2 QR codes on the screen to use to make a donation. Sharia Ranjan joins me this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
So, obviously, this is an awesome thing. You're giving Legos to sick kids to take their mind off their treatment. But part of what makes this so remarkable is you're a senior in high school, right?
Yeah.
And you got into this, putting this charity together because of your own experience. Tell me about what you went through.
Yeah. So my freshman year of high school, I was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. And during that time, my parents, kind of after each cycle of chemo, would always buy me a Lego set. It was something that got my mind off nausea, got my mind off the other side effects that came with chemo. And I think it's a better thing to do than like kind of a lot of kids do right now. They kind of go on their phone, they kind of go on a laptop and watch TV for a while. And I think Legos are a good escape for a lot of kids. So I was kind of motivated to start it afterwards, because I know a lot of kids enjoy playing with Legos.
So you're healthy now, and that's certainly good news.
Yeah.
And it's great to see you on the other side of that treatment. But you know, I thought of that before you even said it. You know, I think of teenagers and you know, staring at that phone and
Right.
scrolling through whatever that feed would be. But when you were sick, this gave you a different kind of comfort. How come?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've always kind of been like a analytical kind of person. I feel like Legos are something that a lot of kids enjoy. It's something that people can build their parents, can build their siblings. And it's like something that I did in the hospital, even when like my hands kind of like were a little weak at the time. So if like pieces were too small, I'd always have my mom or dad to help in and build Lego sets. And I feel like a lot of kids can find comfort in that.
I was just looking at, you brought some examples and you got your Blocks of Hope logo on that
Yeah.
that you might hand out. But you know, something like this one here is building a spider. It's a pretty complex set where you'd have to follow some directions to put that together. It's kind of getting kids, like you said, off their phones, having to use their brain a little bit, and maybe for half an hour or 45 minutes, focusing on making that spider and not what else is happening.
100%, yeah. And this is kind of like a smaller set. I mean, sometimes I reach out to, individuals will reach out to me, and I'll give them like a bigger set, up to like $180. So it's like sometimes a bigger set could take a couple days, couple of weeks at some points.
Now, I know you have some pictures on your website, and we have some to share with our viewers of some of the people you've met with, some of the kids you've met with who are going through it right now, and you can say, A, I did this and came out the other side looking pretty good, and B, this is gonna help you.
Yeah, I know.
What are those interactions like?
Yeah, those interactions are, I mean, they're heart-filling. Like, they make my day so much better. I know it makes their day also better. And it's just like, it's a good opportunity for me to tell kids going through this, like, you know, it gets better. It's not just the end of the line for you because you got diagnosed with cancer. It's like, it's something that, you know, I went through and I came out stronger than ever before. And it's something that I just like to tell kids.
And I think it's probably just your presence there is probably pretty powerful because, you know, kids are smart and they can be told, hey, everything's going to be okay. We're going to take care of you. But I think there must be something to that message to say, hey, look at this guy. He's on the other side and he's doing great.
Yeah, and I think also, like, with my mom being there, my parents being there, parents of these kids also are going through something serious, very serious. And I think with my parents also being able to talk to their parents, it kind of gives them some hope as well.
Now, what do you need? You need help from our viewers to try to keep this thing going and to build it up, because it's grown pretty quick on you.
Yeah, I mean, so far, it's been a little bit over a year. I started it last summer, and we raised around $12,500. And right now we're doing a Lego drive, kind of for Halloween and Christmas. We have an Amazon wish list where people can look at the sets we have. So these are some of the sets, some Halloween, some Christmas sets. And they can order an Amazon, it'll come to our house, and then our goal is around 100 Lego sets, 50 to CCMC, 50 to Yale, who are like 2 of our partners that we've been working with. And it's just to kind of, during this Christmas season, like, give kids some hope as well.
And I know that the idea that things will get better is an important part of your message, right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Like, I mean, kids in the hospital, I know when I was in the hospital, you kind of feel hopeless at certain points, you know, when you're going through a tough round of chemo, going through a tough round of radiation. I feel like it's just something that brightens people's moods.
Now, you talked about having some Lego sets that your parents got for you when you were sick.
100%.
Is there one or more that you can remember, a specific model you built or a set you built that you look back and say, gosh, I did that?
Yeah, I know. There was this one. It was a Taj Mahal. It took a while. It was a lot of pieces, but it was really fun to build. Not even just something my parents built. Even I remember after my first biopsy in the hospital, I got another Lego set myself from the hospital. I don't know who gave it to me, which is kind of why I put the stickers so that people in the hospital know who gave it to them. They can look more into it. But that Lego set after I got in the biopsy was something that really made an impact on me as well.
Well, you know, listen, I just said how long I was going to spend building the spider. You built the Taj Mahal, so obviously you're good at these Legos. We only have a couple of seconds left, but you want people to help you out because you can really expand this thing.
Yeah, I think it's something that I'm a senior in high school. I think going into college is something that I really want to expand, and just like getting those funds, getting more Lego sets is something that's really important to us.
All right, Shaurya Ranjan, thank you for being with us, and we're going to show everybody the QR code. If you'd like to support Blocks of Hope, here's what you got to do. Point your phone at the QR codes on your screen. The top code is a GoFundMe. You can make a monetary donation if you use that one. The bottom QR code, you can buy a Lego set on Amazon right now. It'll be shipped right to Shaurya's house. That will allow him to give it to a child with cancer. They've expanded this thing. They want to keep expanding it. And we saw all those awesome pictures. He can bring the message that he's doing well. To learn more about the organization, you can head to blocksofhope.org. We'll have that link and the QR codes on our website, WFSB.com. Great way to finish this week. That is CT25 for this week. CBS Sunday Morning's coming up next. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll, of course, meet you back here in Studio A next Sunday morning.